Baba Boo Ye?
Baba Booey?
Hello.
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 Did we just start?
Yes.
Finally, I'm here at a decent time for once.
You made it for the start?
Ever.
You're gonna reboot the game? Why are you doing this to me, computer? Gotta reshare a few guys. We're gonna try to beat that level from yesterday, which is an unfair level to get this early on. It's the Chow rate. Oh, it's the Chow victory.
Was it the... Are you still gonna be Tails?
It'll be the same level, but it normally switches the characters around if you reset. It refuses to let you get out of playing the level.
You get Big the Cat.
It'll probably...
Wario.
I don't know if they have Big the Cat out of the mech suit in this.
Or
Computer,
maybe
eat shit.
Super
Fucking
Goose.
eat shit, computer. Why did you do that to me? Why did you fucking do that to me?
I'm a computer, look at me.
James? I'm a computer.
What the fuck?
Well, fuck you. I hate computers.
And
What?
Ooh, Matt does hate computers.
Why does it say I have 359 hours put into File 9 and all of the emblems? Because that definitely never happened. Can I play Green Hill Zone?
Your hours.
Can I do Green Hill Zone now?
it randomized your brain and you
I
can't
got
remember.
I got Green Hill Zone, but it's gonna make me play it as a fucking goose.
I mean, that's fitting.
I never got to play Green Hill Zone again. This is pretty exciting.
Green Hill Goose.
I never unlocked it. The randomizer unlocked it for me.
Those hills are green.
And
never-
there is a goose on them.
That
yeah.
is a loud noise when you jump.
This is exciting though. I never got to play this before. Because their requirements for you to unlock this are fucking ridiculous. I've actually never even met anyone who unlocked Green Hill Zone.
Alpha Rad recently did a few months ago. He did a live stream trying to A-rank all missions and then made a video about how he did it all.
Yeah, I said no when I knew, but I got you. Okay, where am I? Okay, so I do want to go in here. This is not a very well-designed level, honestly. Despite all of the hype.
What are you talking about? The hills are green. You're in a zone.
And there it is. All these years later, I finally got to play Green Hill Zone.
What's wrong? Ready?
Hey.
There?
No.
The goose was talking to you, Michael.
Yeah.
It was like, what's wrong? You got what you wanted. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Alright, we'll just start from the beginning again. Radical Highway, first level. As Tails. As Cream. Here, I remember why I turned the game down now. It's because the sound effects are... It's because the sound effects are fucking terrible in this game. How is this gonna go for me? Okay, it was gonna let me go all the way around. So who's all here? I heard Matt for a second. Is Matt actually here? Now I hear nobody.
I'm here.
If you didn't hear me say I'm here, then that's your fault.
It's not, but okay.
Literally paused a stop all the function to say that.
Can I get up here? No. Let's just see how far I can float. I can get on top of this building, unless it doesn't have a... Yep, that's what I thought.
I think the best part of the randomizer is the cutscenes.
Yeah, I mean... The levels are cool, but sometimes they get you stuck in a level because you're playing as a character that you are not supposed to go for the stage as. I mean, this is a shadow stage, so you're supposed to be sprinting through this.
Yeah. But then again, like, the reason I think that the cutscenes are much better is because there's actually something, I don't know, I feel like there is something more to them, you know? With the levels, it's just same clown, different makeup, you know?
Yeah. Oh. I mean, this is kind of conversation time if we got any, I guess.
God, do I have any other than talking about my Nelman playlist?
I'm just chilling like a villain. Cream the Rabbit's the most evil character.
I wonder, how did Mitchie's appointment go?
No, it wasn't an appointment. I was talking about a playlist I made Michael that
Yeah.
has to do with his, like, big old comic project, and I wanted his thoughts and feelings and opinions on it. That's
Yes.
another appointment. I don't know where you got that from.
I misheard appointment. I mean, that would be funny. I'm just sitting at work and I'm like, yeah, Mitchie's had an appointment today. Just imagining you signing in.
It would be weird if you knew that about
Hey, Mitchie, I heard you got an appointment. You're like, I told you. You look outside every day and you see like a black van
That's like,
lightly move and you're like, shit.
like, don't forget you have therapy today. I'm like, who told you that?
This is like the perfect start to a creepypasta. My friend Stuart knew all of my appointments and started messaging me.
My friend Stuart hacked my G-Cal.
This fucking mech suit's going crazy right now. Holy shit. Oh my god, we can do that.
The message he wrote was June 29th, 1934. What could that mean? Video ends.
I put a wolf man.
The heat death of the universe.
Help me. No, please. This isn't fair. This is out of my control. It looks like a ball and dick. Let me do this, please. There we go. I don't know how far in this level I even am at this point, because again, Shadow would have been past this like a long time ago.
He would have been like, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, this is gonna be great as a mech suit.
I can do this, Mrs. Puff.
Like I said last night, this is a very considerate mod. Alright,
So I
we did it.
submitted at adoption form for that cat I showed last night.
Mhm.
Crazy.
And we're gonna see from there.
Nice. This is the Chow wedding music for the victory.
You can marry Chow?
You can make them mate, and then they kind of just have like a little dance together before the relationship ends.
Chow wedding.
So is that like Chow Tinder then?
Yeah.
Chinder.
Chinder.
Alright, we got another cutscene that takes place at the end of the game. It's... Alright. Back to Eggman holding a gun up to Amy. This is a popular one. I get why it's a popular one. It's because this cutscene plays in both story modes, so it's like it has like twice the chance to show up.
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Who's gonna say what? No, you're not. You can't fucking lie to me. This is so suspenseful. It's not supposed to be this slow.
I realize how many like 13-year-olds are like pissing their pants right now when they first saw this.
I was.
Self-included.
You know what was like the craziest feeling to me when I played this game for the first time? Me and my brother cleared Hero Story and Dark Story together, and then we turned the game off, you know? And then like a week later we turned it back on to do Chow Garden stuff, and we saw in the story mode there was a third story. Like, that was insane. And then I played Adventure 2. I picked Sonic, obviously. No, like, it's during Adventure, then I played Adventure 1, and the whole time I was like, oh, is there a secret ending to this one? Is there a secret ending to this one too?
In the first place. Take this. Awakened.
And then you had to play as Big the Cat.
Well, I remember my impression with the final level of the stage was I didn't realize it was going to be all the characters, so I was like, why the fuck are they giving Tails the last stage? That doesn't make any sense. and then it just... And then I realized it was every character, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. It is a good level, I do like it.
Everyone works together.
It's a terrible level to like gather stuff for like the Chow Garden or do missions in, but for like the story, it's a really fun level. I guess 06 tried to do the same thing, but it wasn't as fun. But I never beat 06. I beat, I think I beat Sonic Story. I at least watched Chris beat Sonic Story, and I got far into Silvers. I'd never even touched Shadows before.
Keep him busy for a while.
One day I will play 06.
It is, I mean, it's like, people defend it nowadays, but it is broken. It is very annoying. I can't really, I can defend things about it, but I don't know why people are trying to play devil's advocate for it. It was a game that wasn't finished because Sonic Team made them wrap it up for Christmas.
And then they split the team even more just to make Secret Rings.
Yeah, Secret of the Rings. That's why they, like... 06 was supposed to be such a big thing for them too. This cutscene has been, like, in slow motion this whole time.
And find Amy. Right away.
That's where Sonic's going. Yeah, this one wasn't that good.
Nope. It's too long, that's the issue.
This is perfect.
He's working with shit Sonic in this timeline. Sonic's evil. That is Rouge's line.
Maria. Rouge.
That's all his concern was. My allowance is gone as he's thinking about all of
The
this.
violin afterwards.
As Amy. Is that classic? What is that? No, it's just Amy in a fancy outfit.
Oh, that's the character from Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
I forget her name, but Chris would know.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, it's cute.
Was she skating when she was running that? Okay.
Kind of.
Oh, alright, game. There we go.
No, it's a really cool mod because they threw in so many character skins on their own. Why is the grind in effect playing?
A mod for Smash Brothers Brawl. One of Sonic's outfits is he dresses up like Jet from Jet Set Radio.
Oh, you're talking about Project M?
Yeah.
Yeah, those skins were so fucking cool. They did so much with that. You could play as fucking Mr. Krabs if you wanted to.
And then there was Project Plus, which actually added Knuckles as like a legit playable character.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I just like how fucking I love it when like mods like that get goofy with the characters you can throw in.
Oh yeah.
Project 64 did a really good job with that, like by actually incorporating those characters too. Like the fucking piano is you have to. He's not an official character. You have to change the costume on one of the characters, but the fucking piano from Mario 64 was playable.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. Like there's a
good sense of humor.
I'd recommend like looking into that, Michael.
Which one?
There's a Rivals of Aether.
What is that?
It's a platform fighter, like kind of like Smash Brothers. It changes up some of the mechanics, but I'd recommend it mainly for the Steam Workshop.
Ooh, okay.
That's where you can add in so many like of your own characters. So like one of the biggest, most popular characters on there is Ronald McDonald. Because whoever like made that original mod made him like an unholy god.
What's the one game where it's like that fighting game where you can literally add any character? It's like free too. And I think Cybershell made a video on it, and there was all the different versions of like I don't think it was. Yes. And I think Ronald McDonald was an overpowered character in that too.
Yeah. So there was the team of Robin. They liked the workshop so much that they chose 4 random.
God damn it.
4 characters and made them into official. But it wasn't like copyright characters, it was like fan creations that they got permission to do.
Oh, don't you fucking do this to me, you piece of shit. I wonder how they're gonna adjust this fight in Shadow Generations.
Well, he was on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And Shadow threw like a spear at him. Chaos spear.
Thought it was a fucking terrible idea to include this in the 3DS port of Generations. It doesn't make sense from a story perspective, and it doesn't like. It's also not really that interesting because they already threw the Heroes boss in. So why are they doing 2 bosses from this era? Could have done a fucking Rush boss. I also don't understand why fucking. I love that game. Don't get me wrong. The Generations 3DS port is good, but I really just don't understand some of their fucking decisions in that game. Like, why isn't Blaze the fucking rival in that? Why do they do Silver? Silver has had 0 involvement on handheld. Well, Blaze is like the handheld rival.
Jim saw it. They went Silver the Hedgehog. Makes me go Silver the Hedgehog.
I thought it was like really smart when they started including levels from Rush on there, but at the same time I have to question why not do. Oh, fuck off. No, I'm actually refusing to do that again. You can go fuck yourself.
I like how just the music was like.
Is Rouge the best?
Here, we'll go to Prison Island.
Thanks. Good night.
It is. Thank you for bragging, Rouge.
That's very fitting. That is Eggman. Push his shadow into whatever that is down there.
That was kind of funny. Then you see he's like, "Fuck you, Tails." Oh, Rouge.
I mean, Rouge, get it right.
Yeah. Whoa. Tails is a baby for up. There's Tails. This is what Tails looks like, you dipshit.
Here's an emerald the size of him.
Giving her a lecture on not to neglect her chow.
And Eggman's just saying nothing now because he had like several sentences worth of dialogue here and they gave him a word.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the hint. I didn't know that.
I love how everyone's all saying that.
We're not playing this on the Switch.
Okay. Oh yeah, Michael, did you know that Penny's Big Breakaway came out?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. For those of you who don't know, it's I keep saying it, so I'm a fucking record player now, but that is the game made by the Sonic Mania developers, so I'm really excited for that one.
Kind of curious how it is, like in a 3D perspective.
So we're back in this environment, but now City Escape is playing. Yeah, I think it looks really good.
I saw a video and I was intimidated at first because I thought it was like, here's your average gameplay, and like the person was just on a yo-yo flipping everywhere, and I realized that's just somebody doing like a world record.
They're selecting files.
Yeah, there is files on their computer screen right now, so adds up so far.
Very nice.
Hopefully that we get every single cutscene that takes place in this room back to back.
That'd be fun.
Pretty helpful. What is the emerald speaking?
City Escape is not a good song for this environment. Alright. Alright. Good teamwork. He'll find the entrance and Eggman will find the key. It's a good team. Is Rouge gonna show up in this cutscene? I forget if this is the one where Rouge joins them.
I think at the end, later.
They that's kind of an interesting thing to learn how some of these audio files where they left them running, it wasn't like one or two lines were a different audio file. There's some of these where it's paragraphs worth of dialogue that were one audio file.
Oh dang.
You can learn something by listening to mods. The rocket can't stop you guys.
Something.
Up there's Rouge. Oh no.
What was that?
That was the Bio-Lizard roar.
Oh, I thought it was like a car crash or something.
Rouge is the ultimate life form.
I mean, I could see that. I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't give a rebuttal.
This is going on way too fucking long.
I would, but I've already made my position on who's very clear.
Yeah. Just wait a minute.
Oh, I'm waiting.
That's giving Stork PTSD. Just wait a minute.
Oh, god damn it.
What's your take on Rouge the Bat, Matt?
We've been over it.
Yeah.
It's a weird design to make her like a hot woman from the neck down and then just give her like a cat head. Is Mitzi still here?
I haven't heard Mitzi lately. It's, I don't know.
Okay, well, I was gonna ask if you had fed the cat.
What was the downside again?
Hello. Anyway, hot cat rumors.
There were definitely furries who worked on Sonic games. Same thing with Looney Tunes.
Oh, really? Really? There were furries working on Sonic games. I had no idea. Wow.
Appropriate response to what Matt said. Sorry.
What was that called? Biker cat? Face
Oh
cat?
no! It's the ultimate showdown.
Dark Chow.
Biker mice from Mars?
No, it was like these cats.
What a great battle.
Yeah, I know that narrows it down.
Samurai pizza cats? Fritz the cat.
That was actually way harder than
You know what can I say?
most of these normally are.
SWAT cats.
Oh, I remember SWAT Cats. That was a very furry show.
Yeah, all the women are like, they have like humanoid faces.
Yeah. That was kind of your minimalistic furry, you know? Because they did kind of look like humans, but they just had like little animal features like the cat ears and tails. You do. You're the best. Yosha. Ooh.
Sonic's got the bling on him.
Shadow's trying to impersonate Amy. That's fucked
Of
up.
course.
Amy Rose, I'm cute and full of energy.
Identity.
Shadow and Amy started getting shipped super hard this year last year because of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. They had like a moment where everyone was like, okay, fuck Sonic and Amy, it's all Shadow and Amy now.
Interesting.
It's a cute moment, I like it. I don't really care about character ships in the series, though, to be honest. No disrespect to people who do. I just...
Sun is in, now we're shipping Sonic and Shadow.
Yeah.
It's Sonic and Shadow Generation.
That was their response. The only ship I've ever liked is Tangle and Whisper, because it's very cute.
I mean, I liked Boom, Eggman, and Defect.
Who's Defect?
Do you remember the one of the commercial ads for Sonic Boom, Fire, and Ice?
It's been too long. I don't remember.
They mentioned about like, you know, possible romance, and they played like sexy music, and Eggman was like, "Defect, you're amazing."
But who is Defect?
He's a defective robot that Eggman made.
Oh.
Everyone knows it's Dr. Robotnik and Agent Stone.
In the movie. In the movie.
Innocent though, but that's like toxic yaoi, you know.
I will say, the one thing I'll give movie Robotnik, despite calling him toxic, is he does value Agent Stone, where in most iterations of Eggman, he just flat out does not respect his minions. He treats Snively like shit. He treats, oh, fucking Mad Space. Thank you, game.
Oh, cool. It's chaos, though.
Yeah, it is neat. Snively treats like shit. Scratch and Ground are fucking terrified of him. Like, Agent Stone's in love with him. And Robotnik, like, there's a part where he's in the second movie where he's like, take me with you. And he does. He does take Agent Stone with him. I feel like
he doesn't treat Agent Stone great, but there at least is like there is an amount of respect.
He loves the way he makes lattes. And I did not make Chaos do that. He just started kind of moving on his own. I don't know.
To me, it feels like a Chris and Chef relationship.
Yeah, because
there is a respect there, but it's still toxic.
It's probably the respect that Agent Stone deserves, just like it's the respect Chef deserves, because they both want to contribute to other people's pain still.
Yeah.
Their goals is to destroy young adults.
Yeah, like Chef isn't as abusive to the teens as Chris is, but he is still abusive to them.
Yeah, he's still like aiding and abetting.
I don't know, sometimes Chris's whole deal is just like, alright, I'm putting Chef in charge. Good luck.
Yeah, that too.
Wasn't there one episode in like Revenge of the Island where Chef takes I think it was like the last 3 contestants to like deep into the jungle. Maybe it was the last 4 to like die.
Yeah, he just left them there to die.
He said your next challenge is to not die. Goodbye, guys.
In one of the last episodes of Total Drama Action, the whole plot is about how Chef is leaving because he feels unappreciated, and it's the only time we ever see Chris act like a human being, because you learn that he actually does care about Chef. And he makes a deal with Chef that he can get paid more and he'll be like more part of the show.
Chris cares about 2 things. Well, 3 things. Himself, creating saw traps for teenagers, and Chef.
Yeah.
Saw traps for
It's
teenagers.
so weird watching the first few episodes of season 1, because Chris isn't that bad at the start of season 1. He isn't like nice.
Yeah.
He isn't nice, but he like acknowledges that it's fucked up that Heather reads the diary. You know, he feels bad when Justin gets eliminated, but it's not even like, oh, that changed with the show. You're right, Mitzi. You're the one who called it, and you're absolutely right. By the end of season 1, he's a sociopath. Like, it happened really fast. Oh, I hate this level, though. I mean, like, I like the concept of this level, but I just don't like its execution at all.
Seeing all the teenagers getting tortured just like awoken something in him.
Yeah, honestly. Oh.
Absolutely.
It's so fucking weird to me that Adventure 1 is the one that has the treasure tracker in all 3 of them, since that one the stages are so much smaller and easy to spot the emerald pieces, where in this one they locked it, even though in a level like this it's so fucking massive and it'd be very useful if you could see all of them.
I'm on Redonkulous Race in my rewatch.
I like Redonkulous Race.
I like it. Don is like, he's not as awful as Chris, but he's
not
so
fun.
much more annoying.
He's a bad host. Yeah, no, he sucks.
Yeah, I just like, I don't know, I care about you the least out of every character on here.
Yeah, you're talking about the host, right?
Yeah, like
he's
really
not.
boring.
Yeah, Chris is like a really funny character, and he's just a very watered down Chris. Like, I mean, very watered down though. Like it kind of feels like they don't even know if they want to make him a dick or not, you know?
Yes, exactly.
He was not fun.
There is also stuff he'll just make up on the spot, though,
I-
that, like, did not apply before, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
you made that up for this team, but you had a different rule for the other team? Like, they got eliminated when they shouldn't have? Like, what?
Really like the roster for, like, the cast. Roster's a weird way to put it. The
Yeah.
cast
I
of...
think it has a really fun cast.
Smash Brothers roster.
The only thing I don't like about it, and it's like... Jeff and his buddy make it to the final 2, which I don't have a problem with that, but they get eliminated and brought back, and then, like, an episode or 2 later come back to be in the final 2, and it's just like, why did you do... I hate that. It's such a little thing. It's probably not that big of a deal, but it's like a nitpick, but it's like, why did you kill the pacing like that? Just don't eliminate them. They make it to, like, the final 6... They get eliminated. 2 episodes later, they come back, and now there's like an alternate ending where they win. It's like that. You don't bring the character who gets eliminated and then comes back. You don't make them win. That's not.
Yeah,
because they weren't there for the whole journey. It's not satisfying at all. Now, to be fair, I think the canon. They don't have a canon ending for that, but the one I consider canon is the other 2 characters that won.
Yeah.
But
so it's so weird because like. They went... So recently I watched, like, 4 episodes where in 2 of them, they go 2 episodes in, like, non-elimination. They're like, okay, this is a non-elimination, this is a non-elimination. And then the 3rd episode, after those 2, they eliminate 2 different teams when they could have just... You could have just written it differently so that you wouldn't have to do a double elimination.
yeah.
Eliminated one in one of those last episodes. You didn't have to have 2 non-eliminations in a row.
You could have said, all right, bakers, it's bread week, and Paul Hollywood is very strict about bread. Welcome back to the Great British Baking Show.
They should do a season of Total Drama that's a baking show.
Do a dating show, actually. Do a Bachelor parody.
I would love that so much.
I think the only reason they wouldn't want to do that is because they would either have... There would be an influx of male and female characters, unless they just wanted to let half of them be gay. Like... Or something like that.
Bisexual Bachelor.
Like, yeah. I mean, that would fix... That would fix it, and that's something that...
Owen's the Bachelor still holds.
Have one of them is like Mr. Coconut.
Yeah.
And then Owen wants to be with Mr. Coconut.
Yeah, that's how it ends. Owen wants to be with Mr. Coconut.
I think that they could have, like, The reboot started to explore on that, too. The reboot finally let characters in that show be gay, instead of just making jokes about it, so... They're willing to do it now.
I'm not too much into it, because I want to experience it, but I have heard about that.
Don't
worry, I can send you a compilation of all the female characters.
They sent me back to Mad Space immediately, and they made me be fucking Wario.
Yes, Wario.
I quit so I could not be in Mad Space anymore, and they sent me back as fucking Wario.
Finally, Wario. But yeah, I like to send Austin for jokes about a compilation of all the female characters farting.
There is weird fart shit in the reboot, but it's not like total drama-rama weird.
You guys gonna watch Total Drama Rama?
No.
No, we're skipping that.
We're not subjecting ourselves to that. That's non-canon.
There's an
anyway.
episode with Chris in it that I'm gonna watch, and I'm gonna determine if it's worth talking about. It's probably the last time Chris's original voice actor voiced him, too. I like the reboot cast. I don't think that they even... Like, I don't think anyone ever came close to the Gen 1 cast. Like, they were so entertaining. They gave them 3 seasons to grow. Revenge of the Island had an okay cast, but it's like... Okay, 1 season, and then for All-Stars, half of them aren't there because we're putting in the old cast. Like, it's like... You're not even giving these characters room to breathe.
Like I said, Redonkulous Race has some pretty good characters.
Redonkulous Race is great because it's back to a full season. Like, I think that's what they need. I think Revenge of the Island worked for a 13-episode season, but I think after that they really needed to get back on track with their... I understand...
Yeah, I feel like some... Okay, so what I swear I'm gonna butcher this name, but Pacatoo Island.
Pacatale.
When I was watching Pacatale?
Yeah, Pacatale.
Pacatale?
It's weird. I learned how to pronounce it because for the video specifically.
When I hear Chris pronounce it, it sounds like Pacatoo.
Pacatale.
Pacatale. But
I might be wrong. I don't think I am, but I might be wrong. Look it up yourself. I'll look it up again too.
I will Google it at some point. But I'm like, these characters would be so much better if you just slow down the pace.
Yeah,
Like, some of these characters are really interesting. Like, I think the pageant queen is really interesting.
I like her. I do like
I
her.
like her a lot. She's so
fun.
funny.
She's funny and she's like a villain, but she's not like a villain in a malicious way. She's a villain because she's stupid. I love how much she loves the fucking wizard.
Yeah.
Like she's not like intentionally malicious. She's just really stupid. Interprets people as attacking her all the time.
Yeah, and she's very competitive.
Yeah.
Like,
She's fun. I like the Disney Prince, like the Snow White parody character, because they changed her. Like she's like a very whimsical character, and then she just gets fucking depressed at the end of it.
Meaningless.
I think Pocketail has my least favorite character, and I think it's a character that people seem to like. I don't know how you feel about him. I really don't like Dave. I mean, he really annoyed the shit out of me.
Dave, I would say, like, I wasn't annoyed. I didn't understand what you meant before, but, like, on my rewatch, I was like, yeah, he's kind of annoying.
Is he the zombie apocalypse? No.
No, he's Sean. That one's okay.
He like, sort of dates Sky, but not really. And at first, it's like, I'm kind of neutral about him because, like, I don't know, he's just some guy. But then he gets really, really, like, annoying about the relationship and, like, just not take the hint that it's just like, I don't. Like Sky does not want to date him anymore. Like, she doesn't want that relationship to be a part of, like, the show.
You know what his character is like to me? Go ahead, first story.
I remember the ending of that, and he got very, like, evil.
Yeah.
And wanted them to die miserably, like the final contestants to die miserably, and then they just left him on the island with a bear. He's bald, and he got left on the island.
No,
the baldness of being a metaphor for losing yourself and your soul. They're not beating those allegations. I will discuss my theories in the video.
Yeah, no, they make a lot of a lot of characters who are bald end up having like some of the worst fates. And it's considered in the world, in the universe, it's considered the worst thing that can happen to a character.
It's about losing your hair is the equivalent to losing your soul.
Yeah.
Chris is actually bald because he had no soul to begin with.
Like, Heather doesn't start to become a legitimate competitor again until she gets her hair back. Because at Action, they just kind of shit on her.
Chris isn't actually bald. He's just his head shaved like SpongeBob with his brain.
I'm leaving this. I hate this. I hate this fucking level. Fuck this.
Thank you for at least entertaining me with Wario.
Yeah, that's why I didn't quit right away. I'm going to the world destruction now. Okay. But like, I'll say what I really think. I think with Davey, we're witnessing them not knowing what they want to do with a character. Like, we're watching them improvise the script, where they don't actually have a plan. They're writing the episode. This is her in like fuck. What is this from? This is like Writers Bruges. Just take that. That was perfect.
Just take a nap.
But like, my thing with Davey is like they introduce him, and they kind of start off with their regular will they, won't they shtick, and Davey isn't like that bad of a person at the start of the season, so I feel like they were planning on making that a couple, and then they did the misunderstandings and the not hooking up thing way too much, like throughout the season. Like they loved doing that shit. They do it in the reboot too, where it's like instead of actually just focusing on these two characters be a couple, we're gonna do the will they, won't they for the whole fucking thing, and it's like. We had this talk in one of our recordings. They are like really bad with relationships in the show.
Yeah, they don't even do it well because a will they won't they. I feel like a will they won't they that is done well is one that actually has like a slower build up, not like they can't like they're very clearly into each other, but
the reboot does do.
No, they're not going to be together. It's just like. It would make more sense if they had, like, if they're like slowly making the connection. I
Right.
feel like they don't do that. They don't make much of a connection at all. It's just, oh yeah, I kind of like them, I guess.
I will-
don't know. Because
I will
they
say
don't
this.
care about the relationship.
I just want to say this about the reboot. I will say it does a lot better than Pocket Tail Island. I think even Redonkulous Race did a better job with that stuff. It's not like, although the main one they focus on I think is bad because that's all they do. They don't get together until they're off the show, and it's just like that was annoying. That was misunderstanding after misunderstanding. Like that's not it's not funny because it's been done to death, and it's not interesting because it's been done to
Yeah.
death, and it's just like just fucking.
No, see, a relationship I actually think that they did interesting was Sean and the Australian girl. I can't remember her name right now.
They had a better one.
They had a better relationship going. I'm like, you could have like, you can do that. You can competently write like a kind of will they won't they relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't. And it's like you get confirmation that they do get together at the end, but I like that it's more them slowly becoming friends and then kind of like starting to like each other, right? Like it's not like
Yeah. And
I don't know.
And like I think that like they do a little bit of the stuff I hate with the tropes in that show with those two near the end of it, but it's not that bad. There's things that they do during that, like where there has to be the misunderstanding. One, it's not even that much of a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Is Sean his name?
Yeah.
He is a little bit. He's like not intentionally a dick, but he kind of is a dick, and that's what leads to it.
He comes off as a dick.
The he's actually insane. That's what it is. But
no, he's just a dumbass.
But I'll say this about the reboot though. They do have a relationship like that in the reboot where it's just like the whole thing is like trying to build up to it. It's not as bad as what previous seasons have done, but they also do have some relationships in both seasons where it's like they just kind of went into it and you kind of appreciate it for that.
Did you say the sociopath Sean?
Not a sociopath. He's just kind of insane. He thinks the zombie apocalypse is going to happen.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking of earlier.
Dave, it just because by the time that they like, it feels like at a point they became aware of how horribly they wrote him, so they were trying to make a joke out of it. It feels like they're improvising the season where it's like, oh, we really fucked up with Dave. Okay, let's just make it a fucking joke at this point. Because it feels like you're supposed to be laughing at him at the end of the season. But it's like, if that was like clearly the intention the whole time, I'd be fine with it, but it doesn't feel like it at the beginning of the season. And hello people in the chat, sorry I didn't respond to the messages. Welcome, I hope you're all having a good night. Why is Knuckles giving us the fucking closing dialogue from the game to Rouge here? Where are you, fucking Nux? Oh, fuck you! You shitty fucking shit fuck. Why did he do Rouge's attack?
I will come up with a better word for what I was trying to say later, but what I mean before is like saying like how they do the relationships, like some of the relationships in Total Drama feel both like they are dragging their feet and rushing at the same time.
I agree with that. No, like they do not write it well. And the thing that's frustrating about it is there are some that are likable, so it's like you know that they're capable of writing it well. It's not like they're a lost cause with that. They just kind of they love doing shit that I don't think anyone else likes. It's like they came up with like a bunch of tropes that people like, and then they came up with a bunch that people hate, and they decided to fixate on the ones that people hate.
Yeah.
Is Knuckles dead? Alright, good.
Knuckles is going 9-9.
And then we got another person in chat saying hi. We got a bunch of highs. How are you guys doing?
Oh, that is Rider's Rouge.
Yeah.
I love that outfit.
I like the little flowers.
Me too. It's such a cute design.
How many levels are you gonna make me do with the mech suit?
All of them.
You made a serious fucky wucky. Now you have to get it in
Like,
the forever box.
imagine walking down the street and you just see a giant mech running at like 5,000 miles per hour.
Ironically, I think this is safer than Sonic because it's easier to not hit the cars.
Yeah, as you say, you just hit a car.
I wanted to see if I even could.
What the?
I mean, if I walked outside and saw a giant mech just running down the road, I think I would just be like, oh god, finally something interesting happens in this town.
You're like, yeah, that makes sense.
This is an interesting view on City Escape.
I mean, you are
Just flying all the way to the end.
You're escaping from the city.
Just fly over.
Finally.
I don't like this. Okay, there we go.
I like that.
Up, I lost it again. Where is it?
You lost the world. Oh no.
There we go.
You lost the world.
Alright, here, let me land myself up. Nope, that's, I guess...
Nope. Nope, you're dead now.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to die from a fall on this stage, so I wonder if it's even possible.
Well, you're stuck in limbo now.
How does it feel?
Not great. I'm wondering if eventually he'll land somewhere.
No, you're just gonna keep falling forever.
This is the fate of Tails.
Tails Adventure 2 is cancelled.
This is the result of forces.
Back to the Chamber of Wind. Is that what?
What did Shadow just say?
2012.
Shadow is just like visibly upset and starts screaming Pony 2012.
Tony 2012!
That's the first thing he does when he wakes up from his 50-year slumber.
Goes to San Diego. Alright. What, can't grind anymore? Oh, there we go. Okay, this does not want to work with the mech suit.
Just fly over it.
I mean,
That's what I'm
can you
trying to
climb
do.
those stairs?
I just wanted to glide. I wanted to do a shortcut, but I ended up taking much longer.
Please, put on your seatbelts, passengers. We are about to land.
On your left, you'll see a building. And on your right, more buildings.
I'm at a very bad camera angle. There we go.
Was that a Bigfoot sighting?
I don't think so.
It should have been. Oh. I accidentally kicked the cat. I'm sorry. Stuart, have you ever accidentally kicked your cats?
Oh, yes. Maybe not. I don't remember, like, anyone recently, but if it did happen on accident, it's, like, right when I came back home, and my lights are, like, off, and they're right at the door. So it's like, oh, Oops, I'm so sorry. Get away from the door.
Yeah, see, it happens like when I'm laying in bed because Dazzle likes to lay like right next to my feet.
Aww.
And so sometimes I will not see her or like feel her there, and then I'll move my foot and it's like, oh no, never mind, you're there.
Yeah, my cat Isis right now, she's just eating at my feet and she's like pressing her head on my foot.
Mm-hmm.
No, come on, this fucking camera.
I'm gonna watch you finish this level and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I need to do that in just a minute.
I've got work tomorrow.
Do you want
Same.
to do this with me?
No.
I can't see. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get fucked. We're done.
It's very